I am a programmer and a musician. I have years of experience playing piano, playing guitar, I sing, and recently I've started producing music. And the thing about producing music, there are very high barriers of entry. Personally, I use a digital audio workstation, or a DAW, called Fruity Loops. And Fruity Loops runs anywhere between $100 and $500. And that's one of the cheaper ones. Some of the alternatives are Ableton or Pro Tools, which can run upwards of $1,500. In fact, it's so expensive that Huffington Post says 57% of software users pirate their software. That's a huge black market for digital audio workstations. And the thing is, most of the people don't actually end up using it. They use it once or twice and then give up. Why? It's an incredibly complicated piece of software. Do you have any idea what to do with that? There's all sorts of knobs and levers and switches. It's overwhelming, it really is. There's a huge learning curve. And that's the other problem. That's why DIYM will solve this. We want a clean, simple user interface. So easy that your mom could use it. Really. Right here, you've got 4 measures, 4 instruments. If you really like this song and you want to keep going and have more than 4 measures, you have the option to buy more. So it's a freemium product. Now this will be a SaaS, web-based, cloud-based software, so it'll be cross-platform, another problem that current digital audio workstations have. And we actually already have a functioning website. We are DIYmusic.io. And this is a prototype, obviously, but we'd like to expand. We'd like to go to maybe mobile development. We already have mobile support, and we have a full functioning, you can actually start composing your own music right now. So I'd like to give you guys a little bit of demonstration of what we've got so far. This is the landing page. Everybody is welcome, if you're on the USF wireless, to go to this that IP address, 172.16.199.54. And once the DNS server resolves by tonight or tomorrow, you'll be able to go to DIY Music and make your own account. So you make your own account, and then you can start composing. You click on one of these, and it launches a piano roll. So I'll unmute this. You can actually start to draw out your own music. And you can compose your own music, and you can go back and have this loop over some of your other tracks, throw in a drum kit, and you're composing. And that's what it is. We want to inspire people who want to make music, but don't want to pay the huge amount of money, or don't want to get overwhelmed. Because right now the EDM scene is blowing up, and what's happening is fans are turning into producers themselves. So that's a huge growing market of people who want to go into music production. So I think with a couple full-time developers, we have the opportunity to tap into a huge market, and we welcome any questions. I'm going to invite my head programmer and my head businessman up here. This is Andrew and Giordano.
So I don't see traditional scores of music. Do you not need that in order to...
No, this is essentially a piano roll. Traditional scores of music, one of the barriers of entry for current DAWs is that you need both a music theory background as well as a technical background. We want to eliminate that altogether. We want people who have music theory experience to be able to do creative, expressive things, but also still be inviting for the people who don't have those sort of foundations.
You guys are not going to be able to use samples and other stuff, because I mean, especially EDM, people grab stuff from all over the place and like...
Absolutely, absolutely. And uploading samples is a little bit beyond the scope of this weekend, but we'd like to have this developed into a full DAW, a full digital audio workstation, where you can upload samples and download files and share to Facebook and all sorts of things like that.
Yeah, we even have plans to, for people to do like karaoke and then just kind of share it with their friends online. So that doesn't exist, and we see that as a huge opportunity in Asia. So.
Okay, so I don't need the mic to ask you. Tell me about your revenue model.
So pretty much
we're talking about a $15 billion market. If we can just tap into 1% of that, that's 150 million a year. How does that work? The beautiful thing about DIYM is that it's cloud-based, so you can access to everything at a high quality level. I don't know if you're related with music production, but plugins, which are just high sound waves, they run to between 15 and 2,500 for a package of 10. We're providing all that completely for free. You can access it anywhere in the world. We're also working on a program which is software-based. You can download and work from your desk computer.
So it's the user that pays?
Yeah,
And I heard something about buying more if it was a long.
yeah, we want to like have a restricted set of features, and then if people want to get like duck sounds or something, that they can pay for the duck sounds, so that they can then use it. If they want to have a larger sheet, so it's not just the 4 bars which can repeat. If they want to create some more complex scores, that they can have the opportunity to pay for that extra as they go along. So, and we do see that we've asked everybody that we've asked has said that they'd pay $1. It's not a question. And we believe that there are 3% of people in general who would like to basically develop music, which aren't professionals and haven't had that opportunity to write music, if that kind of makes sense. There's this untapped new market for people to basically engage in music, and that's 3% of people worldwide. That's huge.
How did you validate this? What did you talk to them?
We actually had a couple of big famous DJs in the local scene. I don't know if you guys are related with 99.7. St. John's and Nicky G, those are the head EDM producers in the area. They were willing to come here and actually demonstrate how easy this program is. We didn't have an exact time, but those are 2 head promoters. I'm actually a DJ myself, call a few people, and they were willing to try it anytime. Actually, I think we already have a login from someone on Facebook, and they were playing with it.
Yeah, go for it. DIYmusic.io.
Do-it-yourself music is pretty easy, guys. Become the next pop star.
Thank you guys.
Keep it going too for a great presentation from a college freshman.